Still watching the commissioning of special projects in River State. Of course, you've been seeing some of the projects that the former President Olusegun Obasanjo has been commissioning. And of course, our correspondent, Charles Aruka, is there live as we speak, standing by to continue with the day's proceedings at the Songhai farm, where Mr. President, former President Olusegun Obasanjo, should also be making some other, commissioning rather, some other projects there. So we're going to be handing over to Charles now. So Charles, over to you.
From education to agriculture now, and this is one of the hubs of agriculture in River State, one of the hubs of agricultural development actually, and this is the Songhai farm in the One area of River State. So it's not all about oil production, but then this is talking about the diversification of the nation's economy from oil to agriculture. And so we are at the Songhai Rivers Initiative Farm, which is being developed as the hub of agriculture in this oil producing state, and it is a partnership actually between the River State government and the Songhai International Center in Benin Republic. Before this facility was established, it took a trip by the River State governor, Chibuike Amechi, to Porto Novo in Benin Republic, where he actually saw a farm, a smaller facility than this one, but of course it encompassed a lot of things. And when he got back, he actually decided to develop that idea, and now we have a facility that is sitting on about 344 hectares of land, and that's quite sizable. And so we have various activities, various agricultural activities here, ranging from cropping to plantations to animal husbandry to fisheries to poultry production, and of course the production of poultry products like eggs. It's a whole gamut of agricultural production in this facility. Now, one thing I learned about this facility that's also unique is that nothing in this place is wasted. Everything, including human waste, including animal manure, and whatever kind of thing that is wasted from the products here is never ever thrown away. Everything is converted into renewable energy. And so this particular facility has also adopted the principle of renewable energy. So it's waste to wealth, aside from the production of fruits, apart from the production of meat, and apart from the production of crops. So this is the facility that will be commissioned in a few minutes from now. We are awaiting the arrival of the former President Olusegun Obasanjo, who a few minutes ago commissioned the model secondary school at Eleme, and now about 10 minutes away from the secondary school is this farm complex, this very unique farm complex. Let's not forget that the former president himself is a well-renowned farmer, very much into agriculture right from the days when he was a military head of state, and he has not let up. And so it's more like something to be expected when he will be the one to do the commissioning of this farm complex here in the Niger Delta state of Rivers. Of course, he'll be accompanied by his host, who happens to be the governor of Rivers State, the Right Honorable Chibika Mechi. It's been quite a very busy day, and it's one of the several facilities that will be commissioned by the former head of state, accompanied by his host, the governor of Rivers State. In just a moment, we'll be getting somebody who will be talking to us about the farm complex itself, the facilities it has to offer, and of course what it is meant to achieve. Let's not forget that we've had an almost mono economy, which happens to be oil, and this happens to be one of the oil producing states. But beyond that, we also have an initiative that will be converting the resources of the nation, that's in terms of foreign exchange generation, from agriculture, from oil to agriculture, so it's not the other way around. Well, at this moment, I am being joined by the Executive Director, CEO of the Rivers State Sustainable Development Agency, Mr. Noble Keppel. Mr. Keppel, thank you for joining us on Channels Television Live.
Pleasure.
Well, a very impressive facility we have here, and in just a moment we'll have the former president of Nigeria, and the governor of Rivers State coming to commission this facility. But then, we'd like to hear from the horse's mouth. What do you have here?
Well, thank you very much. We're all excited about having Songhai Rivers Farm commissioned today. It's been long in coming. What we have here is an integrated farm. It's a center of excellence for agricultural development, training, and research. It's built on 300 hectares of land, and we have an industrial park, a technology park. We have an incubation park, as well as an administration and services center. So it's a fully integrated farm, and all the different aspects of agricultural activities are done in this place.
A summary of what you do here, but then in very specific terms, since it is supposed to be a farm, we'd like to know what kind of farming activities take place here.
Okay, we do crop and food production. We do aquaculture. We have a large poultry production here with different birds. We also have training facilities for young people. In fact, the key objective of this farm is to attract young riversmen and women and others from around the country, to train in this place on the new technologies in farming. What we're trying to achieve is to move people away from the idea, from the thinking that farming is a vocation for the dropouts from school and for lazy people. We want to show them that farming can be done in a technologically driven way, that farming can be business, real business, and the training they get from here enables them to go away to their own plots of land across the state, and to replicate that training there, and we provide them extension services over there. So we are trying to develop the next generation of farmers, in this place.
Now, for how long has this facility been in existence?
We started construction in March of 2010, and completed the first phase, which is what you see here, the infrastructural development, about the end of 2010, and then began the planting, the cropping, and all the life systems from about early 2011. So actual production and farm activities began 2012. So it's still a fairly young farm. Thank you for having me, and welcome.
All right, that was Mr. Noble Keppel, the Executive Director of the Rivers State Sustainable Development Agency, who actually are the people who own and who run Songhai Farms. And so he's just given us, should I say, a recap of the activities as well as the products of this particular environment. Well, I'd like us to know that while we were driving from the Element Model School to this place, I observed that it was actually